Hello, I'm Maria DeSimone, and this is your 2016 Special Year Ahead Forecast brought to you by InsightfulAstrology.com. Virgo, in 2016, you have plenty of personal growth and expansion, but you're also going to have some home restoration to take care of. Let's get started. Mars will be retrograde this year, and so I'm going to begin by talking to you about what that means for you. Mars is the planet of action and energy. Mars rules our ambition. It's our fuel, our get up and go. So when he's retrograde, you lose a little bit of steam, and you're supposed to, because it's a time of rest and recuperation, but also recalibration, re-strategizing your goals as it relates to wherever Mars is retrograding in your chart. So Virgo, for you, Mars begins its retrograde in your 4th house of home and family on April 17th until May 27th. And during that time, you are re-evaluating something home and family-wise. There's a lot going on for you home and family-wise because at the same time and all year long, the planet Saturn is in your 4th house, saying you have a karmic obligation to create structure around your home and to build your roots and build your foundation. It could also be a time where one of your relatives, possibly an elderly parent or grandparent, needs your help. And you might have a lot more responsibility during this time, all year long, but you might really feel kind of drained from it while Mars is retrograde in your 4th house of home and family. So please pay attention to that time period, April 17th to May 27th. Now, Mars will then retrograde into your 3rd house. That's communication, and it's also siblings. And that happens from May 27th until June 29th. So while Mars is retrograde in your communication sector, you might feel like your words lost a little bit of their punch. You might feel like there's not a lot of power there behind what you have to say and behind your voice. So instead of shouting more loudly, why not take a step back and go within and figure out if how you're communicating is really productive and really doing anything to help you get the results that you want. More than likely, the answer to that question will be no, and while Mars is retrograde in your 3rd house, you'll have an opportunity to kind of fix whatever communication issues there are that need resolution. There could also be an issue between you and a sibling that comes up where you don't want to fight, but by not fighting, you're kind of making it worse. You're trying to avoid a confrontation, and this might be a time period where it's time to stop avoiding the confrontation. The good news about this year is that for the most part, Jupiter is in your sign, and that's more than good news. That's glorious news. Having Jupiter in your sign is the biggest, best cosmic jackpot gift you can ask for. And Virgo, you have Jupiter in your sign until September 9th. So there's plenty of personal expansion and growth, lots of optimism, opportunities everywhere. And these opportunities will also have to do with your love life because Jupiter plans on making gorgeous links to Pluto, the planet of power, in your 5th house of true love. This happens on March 16th and June 26th. So during those time periods, while Jupiter is embracing Pluto, the power of love really comes into focus. This could also be a time of healing between you and a child if there is anything happening in that area of your life. And relationship-wise, it's really interesting because there are eclipses that happen this year in your partnership sector and in your sign. In your partnership sector, on March 8th, there's a solar eclipse. And on September 1st, there's a solar eclipse in your sign, followed by a lunar eclipse in your partnership sector on September 16th. Now, these eclipses are stressful. They're stressful because they are helping you to redefine a relationship by putting pressure on your home and family life. So there's going to be some pressure in your home and family life while you're trying to move forward in a relationship. And you will get through it, whatever that pressure is. Maybe you want to get married, but someone at home doesn't approve of your new, husband or wife to be. Or maybe there's some kind of obligation or responsibility, again, at home that is getting in the way of you moving forward in the relationship the way that you want to. Remember, Saturn's in your 4th house all year long, and that's going to be the little monkey wrench for you in 2016. As a matter of fact, on June 17th and again on September 10th, Saturn will be at a difficult angle to Neptune in your partnership sector, and that suggests some frustration is possible with goals, with do you and your partner want the same thing, and when it comes to your family life, and you're going to have to figure that out. There can be a bit of confusion and maybe even disenchantment about your dreams of building that perfect nest with a partner to work out. Financially, after September 9th, Jupiter goes into your second house of earned income, and oh my gosh, the money will start pouring in. A lunar eclipse on March 23rd, also in your second house, is favorably aspected and should bring a nice, fulfilling surprise to your wallet. So Virgo, in 2016, there is a lot happening, plenty on your plate, and if anyone can handle a lot, it's you. So count on that personal growth. Make sure you do whatever home and domestic repairs have to happen so that you can really function in the personal life, your personal relationship, the way that you hope to. Stop ignoring your family problems or obligations if you have been, because it'll only kind of bite you in the butt if you are. But if you're willing to embrace your responsibilities domestically, in 2016, you will shine.